Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's been, I think, over a year we've been waiting for it. Um, Very interested to see where they're going to go with this story. I'm holding out hope that we get a happier story, but I don't necessarily know if that's going to be true. Um, it's interesting because it's going to be like an alternate universe, and it already seems like we have divergent paths that time is flowing. We have some universe or timeline where Zack is alive, but he may not actually be alive in the same one that Cloud is in. That's just what I kind of took it as. Because then, you have like the whole Arbiters of Fate mixed into it. It's gonna be interesting. Don't really know what to expect. The last piece of Final Fantasy VII Remake content we've done, we started doing a stream of a hard mode playthrough, and I actually ended up dropping it because we had a bunch of other stuff going on. It was in a bit of a drought period, so that's why. But so it's been a while. We just recently did the demo just to get a little bit into it. I never actually went back into the second part of the demo that apparently was going to be a thing. Didn't want to spoil myself. I really didn't spoil too many things. This is going to be, for the most part, pretty blind. I don't even really think I've seen like the last couple trailers. So I've seen enough to kind of get an idea of where things are going. But if you guys know anything about me and have seen any of my other Final Fantasy VII playthroughs, you know that I really, really want a Disney movie ending for Zack and Aerith. Just give me that. Don't make it too sad if somebody's going to die. Maybe they die together. No. What am I saying? Anyway, let's get going. I'm very, very excited. So it looks like we have the story so far, which, by the way, great band, if you ever look them up.
There is so much to tell. Where should I even start?
Is this 13?
That we saw, what we heard, what we felt. This planet of ours, destiny, our part in it. Best to start at the beginning, perhaps. Midgar, the city of Mako.
Are they just going to play this whole cutscene again?
Electric power company
I mean, I don't mind watching it again.
drained the planet
Get
of
primed.
the essence, the life stream, and processed it for industry as Mako. Our world was dying, and so few could hear her cries for mercy. Those who could rose up in her defense.
There we go.
The anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche. Among them, Cloud Strife, an ex-soldier hired by the Resistance to destroy Reactor 1. In Sector 8,
Man, it is such a nice looking game too.
Cloud met a flower seller named Aerith. She offered him a yellow blossom. One said to symbolize reunion.
Huh.
And thus was destiny set in motion. With Reactor 1 gone, Avalanche set their sights on Mako Reactor 5. Unfortunately, they were playing right into Shinra's hands. The company was able to draw the wool over the people's eyes. And in the end, destroyed Sector 7, killing thousands and laying the blame at Avalanche's feet. Though dear friends were lost, Avalanche had no time to grieve. Aerith had struck a deal with Shinra, who took her into custody. With her capture, Shinra's obsession was within reach. The fabled Promised Land. For Aerith was the last of the Cetra, the ancient stewards of the planet, and only she guide them to paradise. To save her, the team infiltrated the Shinra building, the company's beating heart. It was here that I, another prisoner, joined their story and assisted them in freeing Aerith. Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man thought dead. The vaunted war hero, Sephiroth. Before he could be stopped, Cloud's foe fled with the corpse of Genova, the cataclysm from the stars and the catalyst of our plight. Eventually, we too made good our escape.
So in Midgar, he removes Genova's head, and then it looks like he came back for the rest of her.
Yet Sephiroth once again intervened. Suddenly, deafening screams rent the air.
The Dementors.
The arbiters of fate descended upon the city.
I still think it was such a cool detail in the big boss fight with Sephiroth. The three big arbiters of fate, the different ones.
This was destiny's crossroads.
Yeah, so here's her. Yeah.
Every moment, every action, every step taken had all been as the Whispers willed it.
Yeah.
To fight them was to break free.
Yeah. So the big three that they end up fighting have the same weapons as the bad guys from
His blade down upon his
Advent Children.
sundering destiny.
I'm sure they did that on purpose.
One, and the shackles of destiny broken. We stood before the unknown, a world of boundless freedom. It was there, beyond where fate could follow, that a new journey began.
Cool. That was a really cool cutscene. I like that. So what are bonuses? Oh, cool. So this is intermission. Ramu summoning materia from the remake. Leviathan summoning materia. In addition to completing the Nibelheim portion will allow you to skip it to the main game. Nice. Is that all of them? Shit. I think I may have gotten rid of my intermission save data. So I don't have Ramu. At least on this. I think I got rid of it. Because I removed it for a little bit. Just to make room before I got a hard drive. Because I was like, it's just DLC. Whatever. But yeah, they're... You dicks. It's not like the end of the world. I could easily play it again and get it. There might be another way to get it. But anyway... That's enough of that. I think this is good. That's dynamic. Enemy difficulty adjusts automatically based on your skill level. I don't want to do that. Active. Okay. So I might have to do the DLC again. So basically, we fought Fate, we won, and now it's going to be kind of more of an original story.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Cool.
I'm here on the Midgar Expressway. The scene is indescribable. Countless buildings have been leveled, and part of the road has collapsed. The smoke rising from the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre. Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai, and has begun investigations into the matter.
Jeez. Shit is fucked up. There's not really a... Oh, look. Dumb apples and a stamp. There's not really a Midgar to go back to. I mean, it got fucked up. What the fuck? So, this seems to... Is this a different timeline? Or is this a flashback? So by...
This is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate.
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
I found another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
As you can see, over there. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
But I can't even say anything.
Ex-soldier, armed with a buster suit. Highly dangerous.
I repeat, the fugitive is an ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword.
Back over here. The rescue team has pulled people from the rubble. Quick, get the camera off them. Come on, this way.
Wait.
Contact the SWAT team. Targets have been secured. We are exfilling via helo now. Move it. We're taking off.
What?
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
I have so many questions. So this alternate timeline? Wait, what the hell? Oh, cool. Holy shit. Can't do anything else. Can't do any attacks. So it looks like I can run all the way back here, but It was doing that thing where, yeah, okay. Cinematic bullshit. Doesn't want you to mess it up. So this is an alternate timeline. The thing is, I have so many questions, guys. Like, I forgot what I was going to say because I feel like that was just like a huge dump of information on us. So this wasn't in the demo. Damn, this shit's crazy, guys. Like, the fucking fan service of bringing him, like, right in the beginning. Yeah, dude. Oh. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these. Oh. So we're supposedly really tired from, like, because when we're walking here, this is right after we fought all of Shinra. Like, Zack is supposedly supposed to, like, be riddled with bullet holes, not from, like, the final ones that killed him, but he still took a lot of hits. Oh, shit. Fuck. Savagery. Come on, let's get him, you say. How do you, okay, there you go. I was like, I know there's a way to lock on. Yeah, so that combo attack is pretty cool. It does, you do some crazy shit. Oh, fuck. So when he took down that helicopter, was that the one that had Barrett and Tifa? Maybe in this timeline. Maybe in this timeline, he escapes with Aerith, and that's how he knows, or that's how she knows about all this. Because Aerith seems to be special in, like, the whole, like, in the beginning, or in the first game, she knew a lot about the different types of fate. She seemed like she did, at least.
But I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
Wait. Did she die? What the fuck?
Alright then. Seeing as we've got the time, wanna tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. It was hard to work for soldiers back then. How little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came. A mission with Sephiroth.
really coming down, huh? Hey man, feeling any better? I'm good. Sure don't look it.
This is so funny. Seeing this again.
Emotions. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
We know that that guy's gonna go.
Hey, rein it in.
Sorry. No can do.
Man. It's trippy.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first. What do? Call a ceasefire with Utah. Stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess. Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some fiends in our dwelling.
Fiends. I love fiends. Alright.
You take one, I'll take the other.
Yeah. Sephiroth is he's on some bad shit. Every time I see that. Even Zack wasn't that useless.
Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
Yeah. Okay, so lock on is what again? Alright. Okay, so stick, what does that do? So guard is what again? Yeah. Alright, so I think I got it. So R2, L2 don't do anything yet. Alright. There it is. So that's what we found out in the demo. It looked a little familiar. And we realized Hell's Gate. It's the same, you know, movie used on Aerith when he killed her.
He was in a different league from the rest of us.
Alright.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the
Already
reactor.
kind of seen all
The
this.
whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
Oh, I stubbed my toe on the way up here. It's fucking throbbing still. Alright, so we did a lot of exploring in the demo. I don't know if there's going to be that much more stuff to do, but maybe. it doesn't seem like they allow you to bring the demo content over, which I'm kind of glad they didn't.
How does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
Because that beginning cutscene, man, or the beginning scene with Zack, like what the fuck?
She died shortly after I was born. My father.
Oh, there. Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm getting to that.
Wow, they're doing it. Okay, so because that's exactly what he does in the original, where he starts talking and then like he's like the dialogue stops and he just starts laughing to himself. And they're gonna do the same thing when Cloud goes up to something that he can't do. He's just gonna go like this.
The mayor here.
Yeah, the mayor, man, that demo scene
Welcome you to
got
humble little
fucked up.
Please, if you'll follow me.
So it might be that
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
if there's two different timelines, maybe by saving Aerith in this timeline, I don't even know for sure if there's two different timelines. It just seems like there is. Like there's something weird going on. Maybe saving Aerith here, fighting off fate, is gonna do something in the timeline that Zack's in. If it is a different timeline, maybe that's why she's dying now. All right, so let's take a look at ourselves. So this is what we're going to start off with. I don't really think we're going to be able to do a lot right now as far as customizing. There was like, the different offensive synergy skill. So I still really like triple slash. That was kind of like my go-to. All right, so let's just kind of set up the materia that we do have. I want to see. Well, we don't have any any matched or synced materia like with something else. So we'll worry about that later. Items, got potions. All right. Okay, so yeah, we've already been through a lot of this, but real quick, let's just get a save in. Not really gonna spend a ton of time here because I want to get to the good stuff. They don't really have anything to say. Is this Cloud?
So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend?
Wait, what?
Order is an understatement. Don't blame me for getting the hell out of here.
It's interesting. In his flashback in his head.
Speaking of which, I'll bet you're dying to hear about mine. Am I right?
See, that's literally Zack's voice. So Zack and him swap in this case.
Any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend?
God, it's so trippy. I feel like if you're going in blind, you won't really pick a lot of these things up. Oh, terrain actions. That's right. I remember here it is. There's something over here. Because I have the curse of knowing the original game, so you're going to be annoyed by the end of this. Because I'm going to be like, that's different than the original game. Over and over. Alright, so I'm just going to all the places that I had something. Dude, that scene with his mom, man, like fucking got to me. What are they gonna say to Sephiroth?
Soldier, good to see you. How about a taste of home before you go? Wait a minute. Is that Cloud? Silly boy. You should have let us know you'd be paying us a visit.
Yeah, that never happened. Fake news. Cloud is fake news. Taste reminds him of home. Alright, so let's go talk to This dude. Actually, I don't remember. Was there anything up on the water tower? Here, let's check it out.
So, how did it feel being back up there?
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess. After 2 years away and all that.
Uh-huh.
Tifa. Why don't you call Cloud out? She's gonna be like, look, man, let's cut the bullshit. You and I both know you weren't there. And then he'll be like, I was just a shitty infantryman that couldn't even ride in a car without getting sick. All right. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Okay, so that's one thing I did call out in the demo. Moving into people, like the haptic feedback, it's like vibrating the trigger. Hey, you know who I am.
Shinra's here, I see. Thank you for coming.
You're Shinra? Shinra?
Oh, whoops. I didn't recognize you, Cloud. How you've grown.
All right, so wasn't anything. Damn, that's another thing. You like barely run into somebody and they act like you like full body like check them, you know? All right, so I think his visiting his mom is the scene.
A soldier.
And you are?
Richard Sangan,
This guy acts like a hard ass.
pillar of the world.
He didn't do anything against Sephiroth though.
Martial arts to the youth.
Bro, you can't just grab somebody like that, especially like that.
Well toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village. Perhaps you know her. Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
God, this is so trippy. All right, let's go. Okay, so I think the inn is how we actually progress. Real quick, I think we just went in there. Okay. Damn, the pacing is really slow with everything. Just give me like the Spark Notes version right now. Just everything I need to know. Yeah, he's doing it. Yeah. It's just like the original. Okay, but it actually is. Because, you know.
Huh? You went to my place?
Yeah.
I figured you might be there.
It was a panty raid, obviously. Okay. So no one's here. I don't think there's anything. There was like a, I think a chest upstairs. Am I remembering that correctly? Is this your? This is probably her dad's. Oh, here we go. Booyah. a bottle of ether.
You went into my room?
Yep, and into your drawer.
Went through my stuff? If that's your idea of a joke, I'm not laughing.
Yeah.
Can I go now?
Me neither.
Come on, Cloud. I know you're better than this.
Oh, okay, here.
You went through my stuff?
All right, there. Yeah, I'm going to.
I know I shouldn't have.
Cloud!
Yeah, it's just like filled with like bondage gear and giant dildos and stuff, you know. I know you can play the piano. I'm not going to waste any time with that. Also, I don't want to make you guys cry with how amazing I am. I'm not trying to brag, but I may or may not be the songbird of my generation. Alright, this is Cat Alley. They just have a bunch of... Damn, there's a lot of fucking cats. This is where all the neighborhood cats come to have big orgies. Every small town has that.
Worked out with everyone?
Just for a bit.
Could you keep up?
Okay, cool. So anyway, is this... Here it is.
Then I stopped on my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go on.
See, Tifa, she knows. You can hear it in her voice. She's like, bro, you weren't there, man. She's gonna... The picture that they take, he's eventually gonna see it. He's like, that's not me.
My dad died.
Who am I?
So after I left for Midgard, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years.
Yeah. It's really sad because he actually doesn't see his mom.
And last.
I'll be right there. Cloud, is that you?
Hey,
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you. My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice. I've never been so proud.
It's weird that they didn't shut the door.
The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say.
Damn, dude. This... I don't know why this scene right here just makes me really sad.
But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
So, it's not a real memory.
You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Our reasons, huh? Bet most of them had to do with you.
Alright.
Come on, that's enough. Please, go back to your homes.
Welcome back. Sephiroth's already gone upstairs.
Alright. Time to progress.
Notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself. What you looking at?
This landscape,
Uh-oh.
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
All right. Start counting down for when test tube baby Sephiroth has his nervous breakdown and kills everyone.
You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
Yeah.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me. Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
This is so trippy.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian! Sephiroth, sir. I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa. You can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
This guy.
For posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on. Where's the harm in that?
Oh, man.
There? Thanks.
Say cheese! Sounds like you were having a good time. One more.
Yeah, I guess we were. For a while.
Whew.
The reactor was
Awkward.
on Nibel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
Okay. Alright, so I wasn't able to go over there. Wow. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, man, like this
You probably already know this. But
this is such a fucking beautiful game.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone. I guess you.
man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Can I back up the camera again? I know I always do this. Camera. Let's see what that looks like.
Business trips, which are no fun at all.
Do learn stuff.
Does that even do anything? I don't really notice a difference. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I like having a lot of stuff in my view, personally, but, that's fine. DLC bonuses. Alright, well. There you go. Okay. Back to it. Yeah, it looks. It really doesn't want you exploring here. Because it does this. Eventually, we just can't really go. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So they will let you go a little further back than what we did before. You guys don't know this, but if you go all the way up here, in the most secluded spot, there's actually a full set of Genji gear. Everyone who's anyone knows that. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of cool. I don't remember them letting us do this much off-roading, but maybe I just didn't go the right way. I wanted to see if I could go to that house. Alright. Well, clearly we weren't supposed to go there anyway. Yeah, this is wild. So, I don't actually know if it's going to be like a full open world. But it seems like it's going to be like sort of like the open world concept. Even if it's kind of like the half-assed open world like they did in 15, which wasn't bad. Not 15, 16. I enjoyed it.
Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Huh. Guess you really are the best there is.
Alright, yeah, they really don't want me going anywhere but next to Tifa, so. My boxes. You know what I just thought of? In the area right now or timeline or point in time that Zack is in right now where it seems like Aerith is going to die, is that potentially the same place that Biggs is going to be right now and Wedge? Because they survive. Maybe Zack is going to team up with them? Like those who died in a separate timeline, or in the past maybe, are alive. And then, I don't know, because, yeah, it's hard to say. Dude, what the fuck?
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Yeah. I'ma fuck him up. Alright, so... Alright, so abilities, let's do triple slash.
You're done. Let's finish this.
Okay, I just got like 2 achievements for swinging my sword.
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
So how does he go from like, literally, he was like the, players who have completed the demo can skip the macro reactor investigation and resume play from the village. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. He goes from slipping, being like the frog trip, like with the lunch tray meme or whatever, yesterday to today. He's like kicking ass. So we can skip that whole scene since we've already done it. I kind of wanted to do that again, but I do just want to get into this game. So just to kind of recap, if you didn't see the footage from the demo, we make our way up to the Mako reactor. It is kind of time consuming. And when we finally get up there, we see the creatures that Hojo is making. He's infusing beasts as well as humans with materia at the heart of the reactor, doing kind of some fucked up shit. And Sephiroth takes it upon himself to destroy it. And he begins to realize that there's a lot of history for him in this place, and the name of his mother is Genova, and Genova is actually there at the reactor, and he starting to get it.
Something's been off ever since he came back from the reactor. Too much exposure to Mako? Then we ought to bring him some medicine. Hey, thanks for helping keep our village safe. Haven't seen him.
It's kind of strange that if there was an option to skip this demo portion, they would have waited till then, I guess, to allow the credits to go.
Shinra Manor was the biggest building in town, and older than the reactor. The company used to conduct research there, back when they were still a small manufacturer. Even so, the rent on that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Well, here we are. What now?
I mean, the whole place is pitch black. You think he's sleeping or something?
Is Shinra Manor, like, in the basement? Is that where Vincent's supposed to be? I'm very curious how they go about Vincent's story. With, what's her name?
Took a look around the place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
Guessing that's one of the either Rufus Shinra or maybe somebody in his his bloodline. All right, well, that was a nice chunk of the content we could have skipped, which is kind of cool because I don't think you do get a chance to pick up materia. I don't know if, now I think about it, we don't get that materia now.
Never knew it had a basement.
Was news to me too.
Oh shit. So that is one thing that you don't get. Okay, I think we'll be all right. We did pick up like a bunch of potions and a bunch of different materia on our way up, as well as there were some story bits. I'm thinking we're going to be all right because I don't think it's going to be like that important because we're going to eventually skip all of this.
excavated from a
Yeah, I don't think the stuff that we find is going to really make a difference, but it could.
Professor Gast named this life form Genova. MEGL 77-1977. Genova. Verified as an ancient. MEGL 9/13/1977. Genova project approved. So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
All right.
And that was it. He stayed holed up in the basement. Reading, like a man possessed.
All right. Well, that's fine. Just let him be.
Got Genova. A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients.
It's not really that hard to put together, man.
Screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
Okay.
Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage. The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace. Though the truth eluded me at first, I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the planet, as they are referred to in legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova. The Genova project was approved soon after. A bold initiative to resurrect the long-dead ancients. An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The crowning glory of Professor Gast's wondrous experiment.
He created you?
I mean, are we really, like, surprised? Like, with his abilities?
I should go. Mother is waiting.
This is fine.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah. He, fucked you up.
I keep asking myself, why couldn't I have come to sooner? If I had, maybe I could have saved the village. Or tried, at least.
All right. So I just realized I don't think there's any actual combat at this point. So all the materia we picked up was only going to be usable in that boss fight that we did with Sephiroth. I kind of wanted to do that again, but I didn't realize how much we were actually going to cover. But anyway, before I jump into this next section, let me go ahead and I'm going to use the bathroom, and we will get all up in this shit.